It's 15:02 and we are continuing our Dithmarschen run. In this part of the run, we aim to complete the entire left side of the mission tree with the missions unique to Dithmarschen, which grants some incredible bonuses, including 20% goods produced modifier and 5% admin efficiency. One of our main focus in this part of the run will also be dismantling the HRE. And we will try to get as much grain as possible because not only it is required for the missions, but we are a peasants republic, we have to control all the grain provinces, give us grain. And what do you know, maybe we will form a different nation as well. Obviously it would be cool to form Germany, but it requires level 18 admin technology, which is still quite far away from here. And we got plenty non-endgame tags like Hanover, Prussia, or even Lübeck. What we're gonna do is get rid of the alliance with Austria. We really don't need it anymore. We're gonna use them for some ducats. Let's grab manpower as well. We're gonna break this alliance then. And our new best friend will be France. You know what? I think we can also get on good terms with the Ottomans because they don't hate us anymore as we are no longer related with Austria. Oh snap. Looks like Spain is having a hard time versus France. And you know what? I'm kinda interested in some of their provinces that they have after they inherited Burgundy. As you know, Burgundy is no longer on the map, which means we can release them. We just need to grab a Walloon culture province. We do have quite a bit of money laying around, so we're gonna get some additional workshops. Let's grab some churches as well. Maybe even a few barracks. They don't give that much manpower, but it's something, you know. We make nice money, it's no big deal. And we can make even more money if we get rid of some forts, like the one in Sealand is not that good, Rostock. We really don't need these. We're gonna keep the one in Holding because it has plus 25% local defensiveness with local fortifications. And I already figured out a way on how we're gonna dismantle the HRE. Essentially, Strasbourg is an elector. We will need to get Strasbourg and we will need to get Cologne. The rest of the guys we can actually get in a single war. Unlawful territory. Yeah, right. Okay, we can select a new government reform. And I'm honestly thinking about parliamentarism. You know guys, as a peasant republic we don't have the nobility estate, so having vassals is not that great because you get the annex subjects modifier, which reduces your diplomatic reputation by 3 every time you annex a subject. And with the parliament we can actually get rid of that with restore public reputation, so this is actually amazing. But I think first we can go with harmonization of state laws, as this will allow us to get more income and integrate our vassals a bit quicker. We will need also to grant some seats, which we will do right now. There we go, awesome. Alright, you know what? Let's declare. We're gonna fight Portugal as well, don't really care about it. That means just we can take more money. Oh, I love having offensive ideas. The sieges are so insanely quick. We got Den Haag in 59 days without barraging or assaulting it. Alright, we finished our offensive ideas, which means we get additional discipline. And we also have our first policy available, additional diplomat and spy network construction. Especially the diplomat is gonna be really good. Okay, we're gonna test our strength versus Portugal. Oh, we're doing okay, I guess. Oh, damn, Castile is here. Welcome, buddy. He just got wiped. And then Castile walked into us, and we're gonna beat him up as well. Oh, you know what? Screw it. We're not gonna continue this. We're gonna take the money and the 2 provinces that we wanted. We have a few rebels spawning, so yeah, I'll prioritize that. And obviously, we're gonna release Burgundy, as well as get an alliance with the Ottomans. Beautiful. Oh wow, here we go. Architectural development is gonna give us 100 of each monarch points. Appreciate that. Can we get the radical reforms as well? That would be just perfect. Well, ask and you shall receive. That was pretty damn quick. We get the radical reforms. We are pretty much ready, boys. So we also got some army drill. And by drilling we also increased our general stats. We have 4 siege on one of them. Now it's time to start boosting our army. The Battle of Hemmingstead mission is gonna give us 15% of morale of armies for 20 years. We can also click defeat Denmark to get years of separatism reduction. Then we go to papacy, get bless ruler with 10% morale of armies. We also have a discipline advisor. We have the golden era. Morale of armies from our ideas, infantry compatibility from our ideas, and morale of armies from our peasant republic status. So overall our armies should be pretty much invincible. So now it's time. We're gonna ally up Strasbourg. And as I said, also Cologne. Our only problem, I would say, is manpower, so we're probably gonna run out of it, and then we're just gonna continue with mercenaries. We have a lot of companies available. Get something like Independent Army, Grand Company. The money is here. We're earning 13 ducats a month. So basically, we're making sure that we co-belligerent Hamburg, Lübeck, Bremen, and Brandenburg, as these are the nations that I expect to take provinces from. As you can see, there's going to be quite a few nations in this war. And Ottomans, unfortunately, will not be helping us because they have war exhaustion, they're in debt and so on. But France will. We're gonna invite France. Honestly, I think we got this. Let's go. Let's declare. Oh, damn, got a lag spike because of how many nations are in the war. Like, look at that, man. We have like 70% of Europe against us. Even Muscovy is in the war. Maybe if a miracle happens after Ottomans conclude their war, we might be able to invite them. But now what we're gonna do is try and crush Lubeck, Hamburg, maybe even occupy these provinces if we're lucky enough. Look at that, man. We're just gonna easily wipe them out. But now we will have like millions coming after us. We also made Volgast, or I should say we enabled scutage on Volgast and Anhalt because I will probably start annexing them during our war. This will be quite a long war. Let's go, guys. Let's barrage. Look at these zombies, man. They're crawling up to us. What did we... Oh, crap. Yeah, that I did forget. Oh, come on, man. We need the forts. Any day now. There we go. We got Lubeck. Let's join our units. Yes, that's actually good. They are dividing their army. Look at that. They have 41,000 here. I don't think anybody's gonna help here if we go after Saxony. Damn. 15,000 wiped. If we go after this 10,000, 10,000 wiped. Now they're coming back. Okay, we try and run from this direction. Go after Bohemia's 15,000. Dude, we're just wiping everybody left and right. Look at this, man. 12,000 down. 19,000. Can we wipe a 19,000 army? Let's see, guys. The answer is yes, we can. Look, guys, it's been like a year. We have 138,000 of casualties so far. And we, on the other hand, lost 36,000 units. We ourselves lost 12,000, and most of it was French soldiers. Hungarians. Gone. This is the power of peasants. Although France is the one that is taking the big hit, because Austria is fully focusing them. I hope they're gonna be able to do something. Like, they do have 70,000 units, although it seems like they're really after Aragon right now. Oh, this is beautiful. You know, we killed off enough soldiers. I think we can try and focus some forts now. Let's go after Bremen, and we can actually start piecing out some nations that are not electors. Like Lubeck. This is 19 aggressive expansion. Not that bad, to be honest. It's a 19 development province after all. Although the coring costs, yeah, that's something else. Hey, that's not too bad. We can go ahead and get colonialism now. And we might be able to sell it to France, actually. Look at that, 7 decades monthly. 92% siege, boys. Can it get to 99%? I've had it before. Nope. Would have been funny, to be honest. Oh, they're back. The zombies are back. And we're back to wiping them. Left and right, guys. Left and right. This will be the first battle we lost. Yet that's way too much. And we didn't have full morale. So retreat while we can. And this is a good indication, to be honest. It just tells me that we pretty much need to get some mercenaries now. We only have the 1% loans. I think we can take like a couple more. Let's just go ham with the independent army. Question is, can we somehow escape this maze? Wherever we go, they will come in with like 100,000 now. Hey, there we go. We can actually piece out Aragon. I think it's a good decision, even though we don't take full money. Maybe it's gonna be less soldiers over here. Let's just go through. Let's go through, man. There we go. It worked. Look, they have positive percentage on the siege here. I don't think the AI would abandon it if we went after the Hungarians in Hamburg. Yeah, these greedy guys, man. Their greed will win us the war. 416,000 casualties so far in the 3rd year of this war. Look, all that effort and you didn't even get the fort. I feel bad. France is here with the reinforcements. Now we're talking. Now we might actually be able to go after their forts. Yeah, after taking Bremen, Hamburg, and Lubeck, it's not that big of a coalition. I think it's bearable. We're obviously just gonna start improving relations with everybody that is outraged. Okay, who else do we need? Austria, Mainz, and Trier. Only 3 nations with capitals left. 600,000 casualties. Would have been funny to push to 1 million, but I think we won't need that. That's it, guys. The last fort. And there we go. Dismantle HRE. The end of the Holy Roman Empire in the year 1517. Gain 100 prestige, which all excess prestige is converted into each type of monarch points. 200 splendor, 25 power projection. And most importantly, we don't have this crap anymore. Now we can actually start piecing out these nations one by one. Brandenburg, full annexation. From most of the nations, we're gonna take maximum cash, war reparations. If we can get war reps like from most of these guys separately, that's gonna be quite a lot of money. And if we break their alliances, other nations around them will be more inclined to declare a war on them. Since there's no more HRE, there's definitely gonna be more wars, and the less nations are around us, the less coalitions. Even from the big and scary Austria, we can get war reparations. This is actually a lot of money that we're getting from Bohemia. We can go ahead and upgrade our government rank to a kingdom now too, which means we have more governing capacity. And we could piece out Muscovy, but I'm gonna push it. Definitely taking all their cash. And maybe even a province. Novgorod no longer exists, so we can release that. So that we can work towards the mission, the terror in Russia early. Oh wow, look at that man, military reform, 200 mil points and 20% morale of armies. Well, this is a bit late. I'll take it though. Man, the Ottomans are just not completing the war. There's just a few provinces that we can occupy because everything is occupied by them. What are they doing, bro? Oh no, France actually broke the lines. What? Why? Dude, we only have 2 provinces next to you. What the hell is wrong with them? They turned their back on us that easy. Okay, finally the Ottomans finished the war. Holy, what they were doing. Took longer than I expected, but we get nearly 2,000 ducats and the 1 province that we needed. And as such, we have the war completed. We will also annex Goslar, obviously. How was that for a 10-year war? We can now go ahead and unlock another idea group. Espionage, offensive, let's also go for quality, shall we? I don't usually pick this idea group, but it's gonna be nice to have additional infantry combat ability and later on even discipline. Oh no way, man, that is disgusting. We actually need provinces from Commonwealth and they're allied with France. You gotta be kidding me. They hold a ton of grain provinces and we need those for the mission, the conquest of bread. Well, there's a few that we can take from Sweden. A lot of them are in lower parts of Germany and Commonwealth has the most. France has 100,000 soldiers. I mean, we will have to go crazy. Maybe we could somehow actually get Great Britain on our side. Hey Ottomans, you ready for this? Because we're doing something crazy. We're actually gonna declare a war on France. This might end up sadly. I hope it's not gonna end like that, but there is always a possibility. We're gonna go for a reconquest and hopefully reconquer all the Burgundian lands. Ottomans are willing to join us, and our first target will be to get a 10% war score peace deal with Commonwealth, just breaking the alliance with France. Okay guys, here goes nothing. We still have some morale of armies modifiers. Let's put them to good use. Commonwealth has 76,000 units, no manpower, and they're 1 level below us with military technology. So far so good, guys. That was a very quick siege, 52 days, we didn't even barrage that one. I'm paranoid as hell though. France is already sieging us down. Well, we got their capital. Whoa, we actually have it without even encountering them in a single battle. Now, if we wanted to take full cash, it would be only 500 ducats for us, not worth it. Let's end it just by finishing their alliance with France. There we go. We have a new reform, boys. We're gonna go with additional 250 government capacity with administrative divisions. Apparently we can call in the Papal State. I don't see why not, because we also have Milan in this war. Hopefully they can siege down their lands and make this a little bit easier for us. And I really hope that the Ottomans will come over to help us. Oh, Milan, hello. Because this situation is not looking great. I hope we can actually like kill these armies. I guess, boys, let's see what kind of damage we can do here. Scotland, yeah, you walked into the wrong direction, buddy. We're once again just gonna focus on wiping all the small stacks if possible, because here it's probably unavoidable that we fight everybody at once, unless we can catch Naples. Oh, what a great time for the advisor today. Come on, bro, and we don't even have discipline. Anyways, yep, Naples done. Now, France, do you want some of this? They're not splitting the units, which is great. It allows us to quickly dispatch them. Got discipline, we go on. There we go. We're doing great, man. We are doing great. And while we dealt with Commonwealth, they only managed to get 1 fort, which is... well, they got 2, but this one's Burgundy. You can fall any day, bro. Any day now. There we go. What you looking at, bro? What you looking at? Oh, we actually wiped these guys. And I smell another wipe here. They're already escaping. Look at these dudes. Look at these dudes, man. So you thought we're just gonna let you go like that? No way, bro. No way. France is not looking that great, boys. They are not looking that great. I think it's quite important that the Ottomans still have high war enthusiasm, so it's unlikely that they will peace out anytime soon, and they will help us destroy France once and for all. And this is pretty good news. A lot of their soldiers are in the Ottoman lands, so we're free to wreak havoc here. Okay, the fact that they teleported back to our lands, I don't appreciate that, you know? Guys, give me a warning that you're gonna visit. Like, I know we're late to the party, but can we still join, bro? Alright, let's go. Okay, we have level 11, and we got an additional infantry shock, cap fire. Ottomans left the war, so we're left alone. Oh, France is also level 11. Okay. Well, they're not tough as peasants. He's actually back, this mad lad. He wants more. I'm getting tired of chasing these guys down. They just keep running away, man. Oh, no, you're not... No! Oh, come on, bro! 22 days unsieged. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, there we go. We have the mission the Peasants War. As we have integrated another subject, we have over 30 provinces. Thank you very much. 50 gov reform and spine of reconstruction until the end of the game plus 20%. He just keeps recruiting and recruiting more units. Endless economy. Come on, man. We have to put an end to this. 29,000. Okay, maybe we have broken them. Maybe, just maybe. Our country is getting ravaged. No! Oh god, this is bad. We do have 52% war score after getting the war goal though. We're getting close. We're getting close to what we need. Come on. We have to stop the siege. Yes, there we go. Oh yes. Oh, come on, man. Noble plot? Really? Oh, this sucks so much. Boosting our stability is really damn expensive. Might as well continue pushing, right? Since we are so invested and this war has been going for nearly 10 years, we're gonna take a 100% peace deal. I don't give a damn anymore. Come on, boys, take out the garbage for me. Before they take the fort, yes, we have to finish. I'm not gonna drag this any longer. 10 years is definitely enough. 2,300 ducats, guys. All the Burgundian lands. And just like that, we just destroyed the top one greatest power in the game. And we also fought the third one. This was costly, but I think it was well worth it because we stopped the dominance of the French. We're gonna get some manufactories with this money. It's now Age of Reformation and we actually have to prepare for the Commonwealth War. Our truce is over. We gotta go before they found some kind of crazy alliance again. So in this war, we want to take all the grain provinces. Just in this one area, there's 9 grain provinces, so we will be aiming to take them all. We are on a roll, boys. We are totally on a roll. I think we can use this war to break Sweden's alliance with Great Britain and Bohemia so that we can finally also expand or continue expanding in Scandinavia. And potentially even connect our provinces with our vassal Novgorod. There's so many wars I want to do. I also want to fight Muscovy because they're only allied with Austria and we obviously have tons of cores available. And oh, Gotland, I'm gonna take this province of you. You don't need it anyways. The war with Scotland was incredibly easy because they have a ton of rebel problems. We're gonna use this opportunity to break the alliance with Great Britain and take some cash. Okay, we're still winning the battles, but our mercenaries are not doing that great. Oh, no, come on. What are you doing, bro? Don't do this to me. Yep, guys, get out, this is bad. We need money. We're gonna take indebted to the burger loans. That's 1.4 thousand ducats. We need new mercs. Grand Company. British Company is gonna be actually really good with it 5 shock. We're still getting going, bro. This is not good, man. 90,000 soldiers is no joke. We need Ottomans. I have no idea what they're doing. You know, as they say, there's no problem you can't solve by hiring a million mercenaries. There we go. Yep, so we're definitely gonna switch our religion to Protestantism soon. So yeah, let's change it in Lüneburg. Would you look at that? An olive branch. We can remove Great Britain as rival and improve mutual relations. Sounds like a good idea. In this world, it's really hard to find good alliances. Like, thank God we have the Ottomans, to be honest, because nobody else likes us. You could say people don't like that you start a world revolution as Dithmarschen. Oh man, we have maxed out on admin points, but I want to save them because we only have 1 grain province right now and it's already over 20 development, so we don't need to develop it even more. And we have finished our quality ideas, which means we get goods produce modifier, artillery combat ability, discipline, and of course another policy, which is yearly army tradition decay and reinforced speed. At last, all your grain is ours. I'll take that off you. Now we don't want to concentrate development here. Well, we can concentrate in this one state, but not in the others. We need to get this all up to 20 development. It's gonna take a while, but here we go. We have completed Break the Chains mission. Finally, some good stuff. We get 5% admin efficiency and permaclaims on Russia region. We didn't give anything to the Ottomans. They're probably not happy about this. We still have 60 trust. We're gonna be fine. Wow, even with 162 relations and friendly attitude, they still don't wanna ally us. Minus 1000 because of trust. Oh, Not sure if we will be able to get this alliance anyways. So pretty much what we're gonna do now is just wait until we have 60% burghers loyalty so that we get another 10% dev cost reduction. Not gonna seize lands, none of that. Until that happens, we shall continue wars. Russia has been formed. Okay. How about we give you a formation gift and just declare on your ass? But the issue is that they have Austria, and we most likely won't be able to get the Ottomans for this. Nope, I was wrong. We will get the Ottomans for this. Alright, let's go then. Oh man, love it. At this point, we're just living off these wars. Look at that, man. How many churches we got, how many workshops we got. This is crazy. We will need 20 manufactories for one of our missions, though. At least Sweden doesn't have 50 aggressive expansion versus us, so they cannot join the coalition which has already formed. So we don't have to rush to fight them. The only problem that could be that they get another alliance before we do declare. If we don't take ages with Russia, we can probably chop down some of this truce time that we have with Commonwealth. This is great, guys. We're massively cutting down Russia in size. And we're just gonna give all of these provinces that we took to Novgorod 66% burghers loyalty. We don't have to core anything here, and we have a few points, you know, that we can spend. So we're gonna start bumping up our grain provinces. For the next reform, we're gonna take war economy, which is gonna reduce our regiment cost by 10%. I think embrace the economic theory would not be too bad as well with the yearly inflation reduction. It's quite a big one. Maybe we should really just slow down our expansion for now and actually form the Hanseatic League after we finish a couple more of our missions. I haven't thought about this, but for the conquest of bread, we have to develop a lot of stuff to 20 anyways. So if eventually we get all of our provinces to 10 development, then we can spawn gold. You know what? Maybe let's do it. So we're gonna finish conquest of bread, and I also want to do build manufactories, as this is gonna give us quite a bit of money for essentially nothing. We want to build manufactories anyways. And we can also go ahead and start debasing tax in all the non-grain provinces, which means we will be able to build more manufactories, and we obviously save earning capacity this way. But, you know, slowing down conquest doesn't mean that we will just stop fighting wars. It's just that we will give the Scandinavian provinces to Norway. Even the ones that are not their cores. We're just gonna feed the entire Scandinavia to Norway. I plan to do the same thing with France. We're gonna feed it all to Burgundy. And in Russia, we feed everything to Novgorod. So we will have like these protective vassals. Maybe we should even like make them marches. You know what? Like, we're not even making that much money of them, and integrating will be painful. Let's designate March. Let's go, man. This is actually gonna be funny. And obviously we're gonna send officers, giving them 20% morale of armies and 5% discipline. We will need to grow development if we wanna do this with Burgundy. Well, no problem, we'll work on it. I love how we're fighting Bohemia right next to Commonwealth, and they're just ignoring them as if they don't exist. Yeah, continue pretending. I know that you can walk through forts, bro. Printing press has spawned. Unfortunately, it was Brabant that got it, but they're relatively close to us, so it will spread towards us. Since our truce with France ran out, I'm gonna be greedy with Commonwealth. We're gonna extend this, make this like a 8, maybe 9-year truce, taking all their money, war reparations. Noble plot, happening like the 5th time this campaign. Man, come on, give me a break. That's more like it. 2,000 ducats, war reparations. See ya. And like a month later, nobles are worried. What is causing these events, man? Like, we don't have issues with our estates. Maybe this is because of quite low Republican tradition. It's only 58. But yeah, minus 2 stability. Not the greatest thing. Yeah, we can actually grab additional construction cost reduction. This is probably the last time we use this before switching our religion. Let's grab more manufactories. I can't believe I've just got the networking achievement. Now, how the hell did I not have this one? Have 100 point spy networks in 3 rival nations. Apparently, I wasn't using spy network enough. I thought like we had a lot of grain, but apparently Divet is the grain production leader. They have over 5.2% while we only have 2.3% world's grain. Dude, we need to pop off. We need to go ham with grain. Okay, what I said makes no sense. Go ham with grain. Like I was gonna say, we can go after France. Dude, 100,000 units. They recovered after that last war like nothing happened. They ate up entirety of Castile, leaving them with 1 province. This dude is on the next level. Like, come on. Maybe we should just focus on our grain for now. I'm just gonna start slandering everybody's merchants. Why? Because I can. And they can't do nothing about it. Ottomans, anytime, at your service. We owe you. I was gonna say, like, I'm actually gonna go and help them this time because I feel generous, but then I see Venice is like a 2-province minor. I think they have this right. Since we're just chilling and grain maxing, it's time, boys. Let's go Protestant. Now, I would like to have some additional missionaries, which is why we're gonna get religious values instead of republicanism. We don't have prestige, so we cannot become Defender of Faith, which I suppose is not that big of a deal. With 2 missionaries, we should be fine. I don't think we're gonna get religious turmoil, but even if we do, it's not the end of the world. You know, even though Bohemia is right next to us, being on friendly terms with them might not be the worst idea. They are Protestant. I think we can use them to attack the other Germanic nations before betraying them. And would you look at that, just after we switch our religion, people love us, plus stability, admin, technology cost, there we go. We are done with grain maxing, which means we can complete the conquest of bread, giving us 20% goods produce modifier. And as a celebration, I've decided to go for a full annexation of Thuringia and Brunswick at once. You guys got grain? I see a province with grain. You know I need it. We also have avoided the disaster because we got to 50% religious unity. All this grain maxing really made us fall behind with the technology, so next we're gonna embrace printing press and we're gonna get back up on track. I've decided to also give Spain the ability to join the Grain Maxers Club if they're gonna be nice enough. We can select our first Protestant church ability. There's many good ones, but I think first of all we can go with 2.5% discipline. Boys, we have built the 20 manufactories that we wanted, which gives us production efficiency and 1.6 thousand ducats, which we're going to use to embrace the institution, obviously. Apparently, we're also dominating the trade after we build some additional ships. We get local trade power, development cost reduction, and mercantilism. Excess mercantilism will be converted into 50 monarch power of each category. Yeah, sure. Close but no cigar, right? Oh crap, we need to finish this war ASAP. Commonwealth is fighting Russia. If we don't declare, they will enter the coalition. Okay, just return the course, please. I'm not gonna risk anything else. So this time, the Ottomans don't want to help. Thank God we at least have Bohemia, right? Let's take maybe the Prussian lands in this war. And anything else is gonna be a bonus. Well, you know, surviving is also a concern, considering Great Britain is gonna join after all. We were never able to get on friendly terms with them, but it's kinda cool, since they destroyed Russia and took Moscow. I think they moved their capital out of the Russian region, somewhere to Ural, because we can go ahead and complete terror in Russia. It was not us that caused the terror, it was Commonwealth, but we reap the benefits with 300 mil points, which is actually really good for us because we are behind right now. It's lovely that we can unlock religious wars, giving us 25% war score cost versus other religions, because this is gonna benefit us since Commonwealth are Catholic. I actually want to come forward and tell you that I am economic ideas hater. I despise picking this idea group, but honestly, I'm just gonna go with it because for memes. Let's get out of the meta, man. And you know what? The policies combined with quality and offensive ideas are quite amazing. Discipline plus 5% and artillery combat ability plus 10%. So it's not that bad, to be honest, just because of the policies. And I guess it's quite cool that we're gonna get another 10% goods produced modifier. Don't get me wrong, I think the ideas that we picked are disgusting, maybe apart from the first 2 groups. Dude, we're not scared of Great Britain. Like, look at that, man. We have 117% discipline. I think we're gonna crush them over here. Like, what did you think getting into this, man? You didn't need to come here. These tyrants, man. Gotta teach you a lesson, old man. Come over here. They're on medium, which is a great sign for us. Good. Bohemia actually did a really good job for us. I'm surprised with how good of an ally they are right now. And I gotta say, I'm loving how balanced this game is. Like, everybody's really, you know, going for that first place in the Great Powers list. Like, at least the first 7 spots are really packed. Then you have Transoxiana. Damn, and we got them cheeky bastards out of the war. Commonwealth, that's it, my boy. Oh, he's got grain. He's got that forbidden grain, you know. It's quite far from us. We're gonna dig towards that. But for now, we can take Russia. Most of this money is going towards us. War reparations. I am more than happy with this peace deal. I'ma tell you that, bro. This is actually amazing. And I know, we're expanding, but if we're gonna form Lubeck, and if we wanna spawn gold, we need all provinces to be at least 10 development, right? Well, at least in Prussia, most of them already are 10 development or more, so it's not like we're digging ourselves into a hole. I guess Hanover is a decent formable. It has like some permanent modifiers in the mission tree. You can get local unrest reduction. minus 5% development cost and some other goodies, but we're going for Hanseatic League because we are finished with everything that we wanted to get from Dithmarschen missions. Let's go. So I think overall we're gonna make more money with the Lubeck ideas. So we're gonna take new traditions and ambitions, which will grant us trade efficiency, a merchant, global trade power, ship cost reduction, ship trade power, discipline, which is cool, heavy ship combat ability. We get a lower percentage of development cost, but we still keep the goods produced modifier. We actually get 10% idea cost, which is quite nice for us since we're just starting to unlock economic ideas, provincial trade power modifier, and trade steering. Now, obviously, if we wanted to really play into the Hanseatic playstyle, we would have gone for ideas like plutocratic, trade. But in this run, you know, I want to eventually form Germany, and we can continue this run and, you know, explore the Lubeck mission tree, potentially get to the develop mineral trade mission, which is the mission that I was talking about previously that allows you to spawn gold. We can do this in the next episode. All really depends on you guys. If you show enough support for this video, like you did in the first part, then you might see the third part soon. But for now, thank you for watching. See you soon. Thank you so much for the support of the YouTube channel members RogueRhino, Biologist, and Lazar, as well as Patreon supporters Lazar and Nikolas. Your support is greatly appreciated.